Good morning, Southern Lehigh, and the world. How are we doing? Welcome to the Joy of Walking with Mr. Fisher. It's day 8. Oh, squirrel bouncing around over there. My phone just notified me that I'm live. How's everyone doing? So we had our first commenter yesterday of a non-Southern Lehigh person. It's the daughter-daddy duo. He said that he walks too. Glad to hear it. AJ, how we doing, buddy? First here, first to comment. How's your weekend? So, today's clickbait title is actually true. Jimmy Kimmel is my neighbor. So, I have no idea if we actually went through this or not, but the guy that lives in that cabin, his name is Jimmy Kimmel. Now, it's not the famous Jimmy Kimmel, or is it? But Goggler's hiking as well. Attaboy, Goggler. We're up, we're moving. Gotta show these kids, gotta lead by example. I wouldn't necessarily call what I'm doing hiking. Just walking up a really big hill in really crappy shoes. I feel like this is the last day. Can you see those? I can't tell. For these shoes. The heel is worn out. The sole's picking up. There's a lot of issues. A lot of issues going on. So, it is a mildly comfortable 54 degrees. Still long sleeve weather. There was some rain yesterday. Held out okay. So we're out walking with a laptop. How's the fam? Fam is entertaining. They literally got out of bed all of 5 minutes ago. Apparently when I'm not here, they're up really early and working. But whenever I'm here, they sleep in. I think it's because I work them too hard. They work me too hard. It's literally like, I don't know. I was gonna say slave labor. But yesterday was entertaining. So, true story. Here we go. Story number 1. We're sitting around the TV, enjoying some after breakfast conversation. And all of a sudden, pop, 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 from the wood stove. Pop, pop, pop. And you hear this little noise from the wood stove. We get the flashlight. There is a bird in the wood stove. It came down the chimney and landed in the wood stove. So, fashioned a net out of like deer netting, I guess. It's what you use to wrap around plants to prevent deer from eating it. And a wire. And mom and dad braided a wire, little net. And we had to get this bluebird out of the fireplace. He wasn't very blue, though. He was kind of gray from all the ash and soot. So we got him. We had to kind of coerce him out of there, brought him outside, and set him free. So we go on with our day. We're moving, we're grooving, we're doing our thing. And all of a sudden, my mom's on the porch, and, honey, come here. So came over, and that bluebird was back in the stove, but this time at the bottom of the chimney, where you can separate across. So it's where it catches all the creosote. So it's a little catch. So we had to pull the catch out, and he was stuck in there again. So that's 2 times in one day. I think Darwin had a theory about all of this, but gotta help all God's little creatures. So that was the bluebird story from yesterday. Quite entertaining. Eating lunch yesterday, heard all the turkey on the property, gobbling it up. There were a bunch of deer hanging out. It was quite a nature-filled day. Saturday and Sunday were pretty busy days here on the Fisher homestead. So that'll be a story for the bottom of the hill. So AJ, the short answer of your question is they're doing quite well. They're up, they're moving, they're retired. They're keeping me busy. Spring is starting to spring. Spring is starting to spring. Spring has sprung. You know, the dogwoods are coming in. There's some light purples over there. I don't know if you can see, there's some white. I think that's dogwood. I'm not sure. I feel like we'd have to have whoever teaches environmental science at Southern Lehigh, we'd have to get them in here. Maybe they could be the phone in Friday and they can help us identify trees. So let's see. So far, comments from Rachel Glowa. She seems impressed or entertained. And that's what this is about. Being entertaining, getting everyone up and moving. Goggler and I are moving. What are you all doing? Woodpeckers are pecking. Birds are chirping. It's like we're in nature. My mother says I should slow down the pace. Not sure why. I think she has aspirations of keeping up one day. We'll see. Up to 10 of you here. Only 3 of you spoken. How you doing? Jump in, make a comment, say hello, say good morning. Love to hear from you, whoever you are, wherever you're from. Jack Zeitz, the man. Jack, is the dog taking you on a walk today? I'm doing well, thank you, Rachel Glowa. Thank you for asking. It means the world. Oh, we have a sister here. And if the sisters are here, it means the boys are here. Morning, Austin. Morning, Evan. School starts back up today. Week 2 of online learning. Online review. Tyler Booth, we know he's working. We know he's moving and grooving. Unless it's raining. Is it raining over there? I don't know. Hi, Amanda. Music theory class represent. Maybe later, you've just gotten up. Well, get up and get moving, Jack Zeitz. No better time than the present. Get up, get moving, Jack Zeitz. It's important. No rain. That's a good song. Who can name, without Googling it, who wrote the song No Rain? Anyone. I'll give you 30 seconds. Yum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Yeah, na, 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 yeah. Na, 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 na. Yum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Okay. So the reason we sang the Jeopardy, I don't know why I said we. I think there's a chipmunk in my pocket. Is because the Jeopardy song, done twice, is 30 seconds long. Fun fact. That's why they use it for Jeopardy. I am back in the YouTube chat, and Tyler actually made the Zoom this week. What universe do we live in? That's a great question. I'm not sure, but I like that universe. I'm a fan of the universe. That Tyler is back in the Zoom, and AJ is in the chat. Sing it every day. Good old Neil. Neil's now in New York City, working off Broadway as a stage manager, doing like little directing gigs, and it's pretty wicked. Probably check in with him, see how he's doing through all this. So I'm spinning. I'm trying my best, AJ. Hey. We'll keep the phone up, keep the service, keep the Wi-Fi. We lost intro to Neil. We lost intro to Neil. I'm not sure what that means. We lost intro to Neil. We lost. Mom, I have no clue what you're talking about. I don't think my mom has had her 2 cups of coffee yet. There's some deer running across the road. 1, 2, 3. Hopping around. Right across the road. From right to left. Deer entering our property. You froze. Oh. So we lost signal when I was talking about Neil. Now, Neil's a good friend from high school. Neil and I were in the musicals together. We were in men's choir together. Neil is now in New York City, directing, being a stage manager, doing off-Broadway productions. Gotcha, Mom. Understood. That's why the phone is now up. Down to 10 of you. Goggler's moving. I'm sure Tyler, if he's not moving now, he's going to be moving soon. You know who hasn't been here in a while? 3 people. 3 people come to mind. Percussionists. Nick Ferretti, Ben Gavin, and Ben Sarnitsky. I don't know where they all went, where they went to. Whether they're sleeping or just don't love us anymore. There's a few things you can count on in this world. Death, taxes, and Tyler Booth up walking with us at 8 a.m. Good man. Good man. Dedicated. Devoted. Tyler Booth. Tyler, you ever need a campaign manager, you're going to run for office, you let me know. I'll be your hype man. Oh, man. You know, like Will Smith, Jazzy Jeff. I'll be your Jazzy Jeff. Lame. Goggler, who are you referencing? Oh, I hope you're talking about Ben and Nick and other Ben. We'll call Sarnitsky other Ben. But I think the drumline is the best represented section here. Rachel's here. Their instructor is here. The great, the powerful Mr. Goggler and Tyler. So there's 3 of them here. The other 9 are rather silent. We know AJ's here. Oh, AJ, he's also here. I'm sure he's going to be yelling at me very shortly. In 3, 2, 1. Hey! Right on cue. Proud of you, AJ. What's the way to keep up? So what's everyone's plans this week? Lots of staying home, staying quarantined, doing your best to flatten the curve. Rachel, you and Tyler are cool. Oh, even Goggler throwing AJ some shade here. That's entertaining. Well, I love you guys too. Let's be honest. There's drummers and there's percussionists. Those that are here, you're the percussionists. Then you have the drummers. And what's the saying? I don't think you can spell drummers without drooling. Oh, Charlie's here. Charlie's here. Percussion section keeps climbing. I can't wait to trip you in the middle of the field next year. Oh man. I feel like we need to have a GoPro on Goggler next year, just to keep up with all the hijinks that AJ and everyone throws. I feel like it's absolutely necessary. What did I tell Tyler in concert band, AJ? So for those of you that tuned in and were hoping to see Jimmy Kimmel, because you saw that awesome clickbait title came up with by the Bijous last on Saturday, because we got out on Saturday morning with Mikey V. Mikey Vasquez requested a Saturday walk. What Mikey wants, Mikey gets. So Charlie and Princeton were coming up with clickbait titles to get the views up. So 360 bobbert cam. Oh boy. You mean the Mr. Goggler cam. Hurrah, Charlie. Lied about what? I didn't lie. Jimmy Kimmel lives up on the top of the hill. He lives literally 200 yards next to my parents. His name is Jimmy Kimmel. There's no lying. His name is Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Kimmel is my parents' neighbor. I don't understand how it's a lie, Jack. Fake news. I could go Trump on you and be like, calling you fake news and a liar. But I won't do that, Jack, because I think you're better than that. So step up your game. Stop trying to throw shade. Integrity, Jack Sites. Come on. Integrity. I watched the movie Drumline yesterday for the first time. That was pretty intense. It was great. Tyler, the movie Drumline to drummers is like Kenny G to saxophone players. I'll admit, the first time I watched it, I was like, oh man, a movie about drums? This is cool. This is wicked. And then as you watch it and you watch it again and again, it doesn't hold up, I hope. At least in my mind. If you enjoy it, I'm glad you enjoy it. You know? Everyone's entitled to their opinions, even if their opinions are wrong. Let's see. Is it the Jimmy Kimmel that lives in California? No, I don't know. I don't know if this Jimmy Kimmel also lives in California. I know that he has a house here, and he's here on the weekends. So, could it be the Jimmy Kimmel that lives in California and then vacations and has a weekend home in West Virginia? I don't know. Maybe. Huge. It's going to be huge. The flubs are the best section. don't at me. Charlie, you can't be speaking weird languages and weird tongues here. I don't know what you're talking about, the flubs. Yeah, we know Kenny G's your idol, AJ. That's why there is a shrine in my room dedicated to the man, the myth, the legend. We have his board games. We have his laser discs. We have his records. We have his CDs that Max Vezanov put me in. Put my picture on top with Kenny, with Kenneth Gorelick. Ugh. Yeah, 13 people. We've peaked, folks. We're at the top. 13 is the max we're at today. It was as low as 4, as high as 13. We'll go up, we'll go down. The good thing about this, I mean, the sun would be great, but if the sun's out, we start sweating a little bit more. But we don't have to worry about sun glare in the setup in the laptop. Oh, down to 12. That's okay. Get up, get moving. Sound like Tony Horton. Do you know who Tony Horton is? He's the guy who's owner of Beachbody. He does like the P90X and the T25s and the 10-minute trainers, all that stuff. He's a health and body coach. Get up, get moving. He's a little intense, but the man's wicked in shape. Wicked in shape. Back to 13. Someone needs to call Cernitsky. Get him up. Get him moving. I wonder if Nash is moving yet. Nash has been a regular here as well. Don't know where he's been. There's a steady wind. Moving from right to left. It's not gusting, it's just steady. It's a little much. Another Cabin in the Woods. I feel like that could be, is that a scary movie title? Cabin in the Woods? I feel like if it's not, it probably could be. Mr. Fisher, you're famous. AJ, how, maybe in your own mind, but why are you famous, AJ? Inform all 13 of us here, well, 14 including myself, all 14 of us. Well, I guess there's my sister and her kids, so 15, 16. How are you famous, AJ? Studio C's version of P90X. They make a comedy skit. I will have to do that, Rachel Glowa, and all this downtime we have. When I'm not at the laptop, trying to get stuff together for band, orchestra, music theory, faculty meetings, and department meetings. Goggler, I think we have a department meeting this week. I think it's Wednesday at 2. Correct me if I'm wrong. I have a 4th grade band Zoom. It's going to happen today. Oh, I think it's tomorrow. Miss Marson told me about it. My sister posted a TikTok of me, and I got 1.3. What? What are you doing in this TikTok, AJ? I also feel like TikTok numbers are kind of inflated right now. It's kind of like, in the inflation of the dollar. A dollar today is not a dollar in 1918, 1920. Because everyone's home and they're stuck on social media, maybe 1 million views is the equivalent of like 1,000 views a month ago. Oh, my sister's here. The other sister. The younger sister. The one in Maryland. She's a teacher. She's home. Hello, Kristen. I tap soda bottles next to my ear and tell what they are. AJ, I don't have a TikTok account. I believe that's the only way you can watch TikToks. But I feel like that's a pretty... Oh, you want to talk about magic tricks? Dude, we watched David Blaine last night. David Blaine. Whoa. That guy hurts your brain. Hurts your brain. Oh, Google Classroom has posted my assignment. You're welcome. AJ, please send me that video. I would love to see your TikTok of tapping soda bottles. I feel like that'd be highly entertaining. All right, we're gonna get a front view here of the landscape. Mainly because my arm is tired. But we'll keep the phone up. Ugh. Excuse me. Day 8 of the walk, folks. Day 8. I'd like to think our pace has quickened a little bit, but I can't be sure. I guess we can go back to the tape, roll the tape, and get a BPM of my steps. The first video, the second video, and see if it's gotten faster, slower. See how many steps I've taken. That'd be good for math class. Count the steps I take. And we gotta figure out how many miles this is. I don't think it's, I would guess maybe it's a mile. Maybe a mile and a half. I have no idea. There's no way to know. Let's turn the laptop around. Check the comments here. Wednesday, 9:30. So that's our department meeting. Wednesday, 9:30. Rachel wants the video as well. AJ. Can't blame her. Hey. The woods of West Virginia, my people. You want to talk about quarantine, social distance? Doesn't get any better than this, unless you're in North Dakota. I think they were talking to the governor of North Dakota on the news the other day. Governor, why do you think you have so few cases in North Dakota? My dad's response was, because no one lives there. There's like 2 people per square mile. Pennsylvania, I think it's 224 people per square mile. You can fact check me here, people. Fact check me. Pennsylvania, I think it's 224 per square mile. I believe West Virginia is like 78. Google it. What's North Dakota? Charlie, I expect better from you. AJ, I still haven't received the video yet. Kind of disappointed. Not gonna lie. Is that an actual place? Yes, it is, Charlie. It's one of the 50 states of the United States of America. So let's fact check this. Someone get on the Google. Pennsylvania versus West Virginia versus North Dakota. People per square mile. Actually, Charlie, I believe it's just above South Dakota. But I could be wrong. Oh man, this hill. It's intense. It's intimidating. but we go for it. Whew. So back to the title of the video. Yes, Jimmy Kimmel is my parents' neighbor. We saw his house. Truth be told, I can neither confirm nor deny that it is the Jimmy Kimmel that has a talk show. I know he likes to talk. I don't know if he has a show. And it means we're losing people. We're probably losing signal. Either that or people are just offended by me. And that's okay. Oh, we're gaining them back. Oh, we got a TikTok from AJ. That's probably, a text message with a video. We'll check it out. AJ, just so you know, the compression is pretty awful. I wonder how many cases are in Wyoming because literally no one lives there. Also, thanks for sending me the video. Rachel, I'm not gonna brag or boast here, but I'm pretty sure I got it first. Take that for what it is. Okay. Here it is, folks. The hill. The hill. You probably can't hear all the nature going on around us. Woodpeckers, birds chirping, bugs making sound. Quite peaceful. I just need to set up my hammock. That's going to be on today's agenda. Set up the hammock and fall asleep. Take a nap in the hammock. Why be in a pandemic if you can't at least have a hammock, right? PA, 286 per square mile. That's a lot. You enjoy the clickbait title, albeit it's 100,000 subs in no time? You would hope so. But, I mean, maybe we'll interview the guy from a socially acceptable distance. We'll call. We'll have an interview. Sit down with Jimmy Kimmel. See what his life story is. I don't know. Somehow I feel like I could go horribly wrong. Turkeys? I hear no turkeys yet, Mom. Heard the turkeys yesterday. No turkeys today. West Virginia, 77 per square mile. North Dakota, 11 per square mile. There it is, folks. 11 people per square mile. Mrs. Ott, Charlie, thanks for being the fact checkers here at the Joy of Walking with Mr. Fisher. Okay. It's time to climb. That's the reason there's no cases in North Dakota. 11 people per square mile. I would think that one of the only other states to have less would be Alaska. But even then, Alaska may have more. You just don't know. Mrs. Ott, excuse me, that's slurred. Mrs. Ott, is he moving or is he still asleep? Flip that boy's mattress over. Hill. So, what's on your agenda today? How are you going to be a productive member of the United States of America? Which I believe most of you are. What are you going to do to stop the spread so we can get back to school? What are you going to do to make yourself a little better today? What are you going to do to change the world? Me? I got to finish some music theory for the week. Maybe I'll work ahead as well. Maybe I'll practice my horn today. I brought out the snowball microphone. Maybe we'll try and do some loops. Practice a little bit. That'd be worth it. Get the horn out. Play some Bill Withers. Rest in peace, my friend. And Ellis Marsalis also passed away. Famous jazz pianist, father of Wynton Marsalis, Branford Marsalis, Delfeo Marsalis. He actually died of the coronavirus, COVID-19. Shame. Absolute shame. Well, before we leave, I'll show you where that bluebird was stuck. So the second time. First time, he was in the wood stove. So he came up that chimney. I don't know if you can see the chimney or not up there. Made it into the wood stove. But then he got stuck yesterday again. He or she. Don't want to assume it's a guy. But got stuck down here. Crazy. Hey, that's Papa Fisher. You ready to get started?
No, I'm just cleaning up. You can go to work.
I did not. Okay, let's see. My poor cat is currently getting chased by my dog. That's exciting. You tried twice. I'm sure it's hard. That boy. It's so sad. 207 cases in North Dakota, 185 in Alaska. Wow. You're going to watch the video today? I am. To be a productive member of society. You got it. Surprise cameo. Papa Fisher. You never know who's going to pop out of the door here. So, folks, stay safe. Stay healthy. Get moving. Have a good day.